Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Yolanda and I am a zero-based cash budgeter. Today I'm going to be breaking down my first paycheck for the month of November. I know I did a budget with me in October, but I'm thinking about changing up my budget. And so I figured let me just do another one. And that's about it. Second, I just wanted to thank everybody that's been supporting me, everybody that's been subscribing. I know a lot of you guys came over from the Mom Life and from her lives, and I just really appreciate the support from you guys. And you guys don't understand how it really touched my heart, and I hope that we can help each other out. I know this community is super special, and it's just great. It's just great, you guys. So let's just get into the video. That's October. And this is November. I'm just gonna move that aside. Okay, first page. So this is the month of November. And this is for the 12th. And I think I get paid next on I can actually check that. My next payday is the 26th. So this is supposed to last me from the 12th to the 26th. Same for this, the 12th to the 26th. And so I don't think I mentioned it in my last video that I follow the 70-20-10 rule. So 70% of, as close to that as possible, 70% of my income is going to go towards expenses, bills and expenses. 20% goes directly into savings, and 10% I'm putting towards investment. And I know I mentioned in my previous videos that I'm trying to get serious about putting more money into investments. Because I want to have that money so that I can play with, so I can invest in and learn, start to learn how to manage my money in that way. So I figured that I'm gonna break my income into two parts, and the first part would be my regular pay, and the second part would be overtime and any extra money that I get on the side. So that could be anything that I sell on Mercari. If I was to open my Etsy shop, income from that. And I'm going to treat that one differently. So for my regular pay, I'm going to still stick to the 70-20-10 rule. And for anything that's extra, overtime, Mercari, anything that's extra, I'm going to do the 70-20-10 rule in reverse. And so 70% would go towards investment, 20% will still go towards savings, and 10% would go towards expenses. And I needed to do that just so that, okay, yes, I'm going to invest 10% in my regular pay towards investments, though that is a little amount. I do want to still start taking that seriously, and so I figured this will probably be the best way so that I can stop using the excuse that I don't have the funds to do that, and I can know if anything always changes, I can always reevaluate my budget. But from the year 2020 and 2021, I wasn't doing any extra stuff. I wasn't doing any overtime because it wasn't available. I wasn't selling anything on Mercari. Anything that I had around that I just needed to get rid of. I wasn't doing any of that. So I was able to live off of my regular income, no overtime, no nothing. And so that's why I wanted to stick to the bare minimum for my expenses, and it worked out fine. And then put all the extra stuff towards savings and investments. So the overtime and extra income would go towards investments, savings it'll go towards challenges, and 10% would go towards expenses, and I'm comfortable with that number. So for this, I went and I broke down my income, and I'm just gonna put regular. and overtime. And I'm gonna put cash back and Macari. And I got paid yesterday, which is 11/12. Same thing for overtime, 11/12. The cashback didn't come through, but I'm waiting for it. Macari didn't come through either. I'm just waiting for the funds to be transferred. So I'm not breaking down these items. I'm just breaking down my regular. So $1,448 in overtime. It was $200. My sister actually gave me $186, and that's because I bought a cricket and she lost the bet, and so she ended up reimbursing me for the cricket. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna use that as extra income. Usually I'll just give it back, but why not? I'm just gonna keep it. Cashback was $75.60, and for Macari I sold something for $45.84. So usually I would total the entire amount up, but I'm not going to total the entire amount up in this case, because everything else other than regular pay is going towards what I mentioned before: investments, savings, and only 10% is going towards expenses. So my total for that I'm going to budget out today is 1,448. 1128. I'm just gonna put in. I'm budgeting out for my rent $325, and that's because I already took out some from my last paycheck. Con Edison is 12.1. Verizon will be 12.1. Apple is 12.1. Shopify is 12.1. Savings also 12. No, this is 11.15. So Con Edison, I'm budgeting out 75. I always budget out 75 for each paycheck. Verizon, I'm splitting that bill and I'm doing $40 for this paycheck. Apple, it's just getting paid in full, which is $3. Shopify, I'm splitting in half, which is $17. Savings, I always transfer $200. And for the 70, I'm just gonna put it up here. 70, 20, and 10. 70% of 1,448 times 70 is about 114. 20% of my regular income would be about 289, and 10% was 145. So I'm gonna go through my envelopes, and I'm gonna get as close as possible to the 289 and the 145 for investments. Yeah, so for my regular income, I already totaled this up, my bills, and this totaled up to $660. And I just want to take that from 148 minus 660, and that left me with 788. And the reason, so I'm putting $200 into savings as a direct transfer, and then I figured the $89 I'll put towards challenges. That way for the year, because I usually open up my challenges at the end of the year, I can decide what I want to do with that. And I figured savings doesn't have to be like automatically going into your savings account. I can put that towards my emergency fund. I can put that towards my new apartment. Those are things that I'm passionate about and putting money towards. And so I'm okay with only transferring $200, even though the 20% says 289, because I do want to fund heavily. I want to still heavily fund those two areas, and they are pretty much our savings categories, right? Debt is no debt at the moment. Groceries, I'm budgeting out $100. For myself, I'm only getting $30. Transportation, I'm budgeting out $120. Laundry is $10. Dining out is $40. Entertainment, I'm budgeting out 10. Toiletries, I'm budgeting out 10. Miscellaneous is getting $10. Hubby is getting $10. Beauty is getting $10. Mom is getting 5. Giving is getting 2. Alcohol is getting, Uber is getting 0. Sorry, alcohol is getting 0. And Amazon subscription is getting $100. And I already totaled these up because I'm not going to total them up while I have you guys here. Unless you guys want me to, and then I'll just do it on my next video. $467. And that left me with $321 to play with for my sinking funds. So I'm just going to go over to my short-term sinking funds. And Passport is only getting $5. And this isn't really a priority for me. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, but it's just nice to have it. And I guess I could have fully funded it in this paycheck, but I didn't. I have won something in it. I may, when I count my ones and my fives and I have extra, like, and if I have an odd number, I'll probably fully fund that envelope just so I can remove it for the new year. But it's not really a priority for me. My Kira envelope, I am going to remove her. And I'm removing her from short-term sinking funds and putting her into long-term sinking funds. And I know I know it doesn't really make a difference, but I think the reason why I keep taking out of her envelope is because it's there. So when I do go to pet funds, I see her envelope and I just empty it out when I'm just purchasing items for the pets, for the cats and the kittens. And so I do want to, stuff her envelope back up to where it was. So I'm moving it. Pet fund is getting its usual $15. Clothing is getting $10. Home improvements electronics is getting 5. Home improvements getting 5. Life insurance is only getting 3. I'm gonna put 5 in life insurance, 3 in Dollar Tree, and 5 in hobbies. And I already totaled this. Actually, I'm gonna retotal that. It's 53. And I'm taking $53 from the 321, and that's $268. So for investment, I'm putting 130, and I know it's supposed to be 145, but I was comfortable with 130 for this paycheck. And for holidays, it's getting 0 because I purchased everything. Glasses is getting 0 because I already bought them. Birthday is getting 5. Vacation is getting 5. Emergency fund is getting 50. VS Fair is getting 2. Subscriptions is getting 10. Gifts is getting 5. My future envelope's getting 5. Medical's also getting 5. New apartment's getting 50. Black Friday is getting 0. New car is getting 5, and support small is getting 1. Kira is getting $5. And I'm just gonna total that up. 130 plus 10 plus 52 plus 10, 15, 20, 25 plus 50 plus 10, 11. And that's wrong. Let's see. I made a mistake somewhere. Maybe I need to total this up. Nope. 268. $10, $15, $20, $25. Yep, I have an extra $10 here somewhere. And I'm going to take that from I'm gonna take it from my envelope. So I'm taking this, my envelope's only gonna get 20. This changes to 57. This changes to 331. This remains at 53. This changes to 278. And so my total was 270 here, so 278. And I'm left with 0. And that's it. That is my budget for November. And so I know I need to budget out my overtime, my cashback, and my Mercari expenses. I'm not gonna budget that out yet because I didn't get these funds into my bank account yet. And so, but I am going to, I can show you guys the breakdown. So for this, my overtime, it'll be 70, 20, and 10. I'm gonna put regular here. And if I was to total all of these up, 200 plus 75.60 plus 45.84 plus 186, it was 507. And if I take 70% of that times 70, 355, 507 times 0.20, 101, and 507 times, and this was 51. Let me just total that up. 5 plus 10. 507, yep. So for my extra pay, I would put 70% towards investments, 101%, $101 towards savings challenges, and $51 I'll just break out as I would usually break out in my expenses, whether or not it's my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, or my long-term sinking funds. But that's it. That's how I'm going to break out that. And you guys see that there's a big difference between putting in 120 and investing $355. And I think that that's going to be best for me. When I saw those numbers, I was just like, you know what, I have to at least try it. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to go through and do my cash denomination breakdown, but I'm not going to do that. You guys just know that I go through all these all these categories and break down what I'm going to pull from the bank. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And once again, I just want to thank everybody. I really want to thank everybody for all of the support. I really appreciate it. I do make an effort to go and watch your videos, even though I don't comment on everyone. Trust me, I am watching them because it's just easy for me to, when I'm working, I can just go to your videos and just play all, but I'm not able to comment on every one of them because I am in the middle of work and, you know, I'm just trying to multitask, but it's just something that I do like to listen to while I am working, as opposed to listen to music or things like that. So I'm not commenting because I just get distracted and I don't want to stop working just so I could comment on every video. But when I do get the chance, I do make the effort to do so. And yeah, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Have a nice day. In my next video, you'll see me cash stuffing my regular paycheck, which just broke down. Yeah, and this will be for the first paycheck of November. And I know that it's late, November 12th, but remember that I got paid on October 29th, which is my magic paycheck. And so that's why this one is coming in a little bit late. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.